All right, so the Earl of Frunkpuppy said version 9.2 performing great despite Elon's claims. This is a 22-minute drive, no interventions as usual.
Elon says it's amazing by most standards, but we're aiming for 1,000% safer than the average human driver.
So just to put that in another number, that's 11 times safer.
It's not 10 times safer?
No, that's the dumb thing about percentages. If something is 100% bigger, it's twice as big. If it's 200% bigger, it's 3 times as big, and so forth. So it's 11 times safer than a human driver. That's what he's aiming for. And then Hallmark's catalog said, Sandy Munro to Ford's Blues Clues manager, you've got to try full self-driving beta.
So instead of Blue Cruise.
Right.
Blues Clues, because Blue Cruise just sounds like you have an accent or something.
And we're going to be covering Sandy's rant, which I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but you got to see this. We're going to be covering it on Patreon bonus stories this week, so go check that out. Elon continued, full self-driving beta 9.2 is actually not great, in my opinion, but Autopilot AI team is rallying to improve as fast as possible. We're trying to have a single stack for both highway and city streets, but it requires massive neural net retraining.
Elon said, just drove full self-driving beta 9.3 from Pasadena to LAX, much improved. Now, I kind of wish that he wouldn't say stuff like it's not great, because there's like 1,000 new, headlines that's like, Tesla CEO Elon Musk says their full self-driving system is, quote, not great. And it's like, that's not what he's saying. He's saying the current ones. It's like, sometimes I wish that he wouldn't say things, but then it's like, but that's who he is.
Right.
And that's how Tesla is. And no crappy, The Drive article is going to change that.
That's what we love about Elon. We love that he's always pushing forward. Whatever he just accomplished, he's just going to one-up himself. And so he does think it's crappy, even though it's not. Whole Mars catalog said San Francisco, Chinatown to Coit Tower on full self-driving beta 9.2 with just cameras. Yeah, it's not great. It's fucking incredible.
Elon said beta 10 will be next level.
And he went on to say, we should be there with beta 10, which goes out a week from Friday. No point release this week. It will have a completely retrained neural net, so we'll need another few weeks after that for tuning and bug fixes. Best guess is public beta button in about 4 weeks. So let's translate.
So Elon has said previously that a new version of FSD should be released about every 2 weeks on Fridays. So if we follow that logic, it seems like what would have been 9.3 will become version 10, which should go out to beta testers this Friday. And then
10.1 should be released to the public, the button, possibly September 24th. And yes, this would be only in the US for now. Mm-hmm. I am super excited because I kind of thought from earlier chat on Twitter that this would be like December. This would be like a Christmas present. This now seems like a fall present. Now, this is Elon speaking. Weeks could turn into months, but it does appear that that's possible, that we could get the button, full self-driving 10.1 this fall.
If that were to happen, that would be really, really remarkable, because up until this point, every single full self-driving system is controlled. It's small. I really appreciate the beta testers that are putting out YouTube videos and stuff showing how it actually works, but it's not like you can most of the time just go like, hey, can I get in your car? Or like most people are getting to experience it. It's a very small number. The same thing with, Waymo. It's like, yeah, it's only in Chandler, Arizona. It's in small places. When it's like happening everywhere and people are seeing it happen, I think that it's going to change people's perspective on it.
I also think that once 10.1 comes out for the US, because I know you're saying right now in Australia and Europe and China, like, who cares? We're not going to get it. I think there will be a big push for you guys to get it, because then Tesla will be sure enough that it's safe, because it does sound like this is a major change. Mm-hmm. And once it's safe, I think that the push will be on to get regulators to allow at least the trying of it by beta testers in those countries.
Because I think when something's hypothetical, it's so much easier to go like, well, it's probably going to be bad. But once it like comes out and it's not bad, then you're like, well, I think I kind of want it. I mean, think about that with anything from cell phones to flat screen televisions. It's always been the thing. I don't want that. That's too expensive, or that's not here yet. I don't think it'll be good. Touch screens. They were like, oh, they'll get dirty. It's like, and now they're on everything.
Exactly. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.